Absolutely. Thank you so much. Who's in the spotlight, though? He is a community advocate who has served his community more than 5 years with a passion for the people, y'all. He has become a dynamic speaker at middle and high schools around the area, and he is the founder of Grindhard Dream Big. Please welcome to the spotlight, Mr. Jason Boursiquot.
Man, I appreciate you being a part of Spotlight Over the City, man. I like that name. I like that title.
What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling? Y'all good?
All good?
Yes,
all
we
good.
good.
We appreciate
How you
being
doing,
a part.
Jason?
I'm good. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's
So
get it.
I love the energy. So wait a minute, activist.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
So 2020, I started doing motivational videos, July 5th, 2020. Then November 6th, 2020, I did a podcast, Grindhard Dream Big. Started having community conversations around mental health, things that really mattered in the community, because I don't know about y'all, but when I watch the news, I don't see myself in it. So when it came to those positive stories, like, we have to create our own narratives, not necessarily change them. So create our own stories and know that we the wave of the new school. So
For sure. So is that how the podcast came about?
Yeah.
And so why do you remember the 5th so vividly?
Because that's how it started for me. I just went live on Instagram and did a motivational video. The first motivational video I had was just talking to myself about, like, there's people that do, there's people that don't, there's people that will, and there's people that won't. And you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. All you have to do is take the step.
I like that.
And it's going to lead to another step. And remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. And
So that's good advice. Y'all give it up for this young man. So this
Yes.
like I said, we spoke a little bit when we were at the expo. And I felt the energy. Your energy is amazing and super dope. So I just appreciate the energy that you bring. And at a young age, like you're doing this as a youngster. So that's pretty great, man. So who inspires you to have this type of energy? Is it family? Is it somebody? Or, who's that person that inspires you to be great?
Well, I'm nothing without God. I'm nothing without my family and my support system. So, like, my mom, my dad, my sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts, nieces.
They all rocking.
Yeah, they're everybody, for real, for real.
That's what I'm talking about. So you could tell that because you have this energy that lets people know that you all the way locked in. So as soon as you started speaking on your journey, you were really locked into it and you were excited about it and enthused. So you can tell that you like what you do.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, for
100%.
sure.
I love it. I just want you to take this opportunity to tell people about Grindhard Dream Big.
So Grindhard Dream Big, like I said, it started as a podcast in 2020, 2021. Shout outs to Miss Kimberly Marshall, that's my community mentor. Shout outs to Mr. Jeffrey Young, that's my speaking mentor. We did community events. We fed the homeless in the D shelter in DC. We also took kids to Dave & Buster's at Capitol Heights. We did the back to school drive. For 4 years now. Year 1, we did 250 book bags at Glen Arden Library. Year 2, 350 book bags at Glen Arden. Year 3, 400 book bags at Glen Arden. And this past August, we just did 500.
Wow.
Dope. Y'all give it up. Y'all give it up for this young man.
Wow.
That's a big deal.
Yeah,
That's a
for
big deal.
Kindergarten through 12th grade students, and also do youth summits as well, where we formulate programming for our kids, where we teach them, like, creative writing, financial literacy, how to save, how to spend, invest, and also have panel discussions around their mental health and social media as well, because we know that's what the youngest is dealing with.
That's
you know,
it.
sometimes they just want to hug a home-cooked meal in the conversation, but they don't really have that many people to talk to, but we make ourselves available to have those conversations.
I love that.
Oh, man. So that is so important. And what you said and I heard loud is they don't really have no one to talk to.
Right.
And the reason I understand that is because I talk to a lot of younger guys, and they say that to me. It's like, man, they not being heard, right? Yeah. It seemed like they would be being heard, but a lot of them even act out because they're not being heard, right? Right. They just need to be able to express themselves. So I think that's really important. You're doing some great work, brother. Like, you're doing some amazing things, and it's very needed. Very needed. So,
Jason, can you tell us a little bit about something you got coming up soon? You sent us a flyer, and I wanted you to take an opportunity to talk about it.
Yeah, so absolutely. So for all teenagers that need community service hours, right now we have a program at the Grindhard Library. It's the Grindhard Dream Big Teen Leadership Program. So middle schoolers and high schoolers, if they need community service hours, they can come to the library. We actually have our next session this Saturday, creative writing, intro to creative writing and journaling, because we know that kids have to express themselves. So I have a poet that's coming in and a rapper that's going to come in to teach the kids how to write and create, because that's what they love to do. And I believe that they all need a safe space. So why not the teen leadership program? And they can earn community service hours, but then at the end of the program, they'll also receive a Grindhard Dream Big certificate as well. Because middle schoolers, I believe, in PG need 8 hours. High schoolers need about 24. So with this whole entire program, you'll have 16. And I tell the youngins, if you lock in now, we make sure that you are able to graduate as well and getting those hours, because no cap, no gown. So, yeah.
Wow.
Man,
Oh,
this
don't
young
you
man
love
right here.
that?
Yeah, I love it, love it. Yeah, I love
Yes,
it. Y'all
y'all
give it
give
up.
it
Yes,
up.
indeed. So this is some of what we don't see on the news. This is some of the things that we are doing in our community that don't get broadcast. So, Mel, you make sure you get out there, because you're the mayor. And he the mayor of Glenard, and I don't know if you met him. He out there. So you the mayor of Glenard, and you got to get out there and tell the homies to
Yes,
tell the homies.
tell 'em.
Steve, Queen,
All of them.
all my homies around there, get the kids together and bring them up to this spot, because this is something. And is it a cost to it?
No, it's absolutely free at the library. It's absolutely free.
Absolutely free. All you have to do is take the time out to bring your youngin to the spot. And y'all all know, everybody in Glenard know where the library is, right?
Yes.
Everybody knows. So bring your kid up there. What time again?
1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and it's free, absolutely free. Lock in with this young man. It can help your kid get along the way. Sometimes you might not have time to pour in. This young man has volunteered his time to do it for free, so make sure you bring him up there. All right,
Yes,
Glenn
indeed.
Arden?
That's
Yeah.
right, Glenn
We
Arden.
appreciate y'all, man. You already know that.
For sure.
So, Jason, before we wrap this up, is there anything else that you would like for our viewers and listeners to know about what you're doing, your journey, being a community advocate, or whatever else you want the viewers to know? This is your opportunity to let them know.
So I just appreciate everybody. Appreciate you guys for having this platform and highlighting little old me.
Yay.
So
Nah,
I
man,
just
you
feel
doing
like
big old stuff.
I appreciate
I
that.
love it.
Just if they want to support, they can follow me at JAYFLOW 301MD. They can subscribe to the podcast at Grindhard Dream Big. If you want to connect, collab, if you know any youth that need help, any like principals that want workshops or things like that, we have a whole program that's ready to go that can teach them how to set a vision, publicly speak, job readiness, financial education, how to create if they're into photography, film, things of that nature, and having panel discussions around community, because I'm being who I needed when I was younger, but most importantly, being who God called me to be. So.
Yes.
Man, y'all, hey, you being what you needed to be when you were younger.
Yes, being who I needed when I was younger.
I love that.
Boy, I
love
like
it.
that a lot. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So you teaching the OG something, man. You teaching me a lot of things about what I can do to fill in the gap.
Nah, for
So
sure.
we'll reach out for each other and see, because this is important, man. I see that we complain about the crime rate and we complain about the drilling and all this stuff, but we got to be an answer to it, not just a complaint. So I see what you're doing, and I would love to join in and elevate that program however I can do it with the platform
Yes.
that we have, because it's important that we all join in. This is big. Ain't that big, we?
Yes,
What he
let's
doing is
do
big,
it,
ain't
y'all.
we? And so we appreciate you for that, homie. Like, you could be doing a lot of other things out here, man, at your age, man. A lot of youngers ain't locked in the way you are. And so for you to be reaching for them at your age is big, man. So keep doing what you're doing. We support you. We love what you do. And the most important thing I heard you say was God. You know, I love God. So when you
Yes.
said that, I know where the foundation came from. So just keep doing what you're doing. God gonna do the rest.
That's right,
Amen.
y'all.
For sure.
Thank
Appreciate
you so
y'all.
much,
All right.
Jason.
Thank
We
y'all.
Y'all give it up for
appreciate
my
you
man,
coming.
one more time, man.
Y'all give it up for Jason Boursiquot.
Thank y'all.
We've got
All right.
another guest coming up after this next quick commercial break. She's been waiting so patiently, and I cannot wait for you all to meet our next guest. You know what? Before we go, though, I want to say a special shout out to Miss Full Figure DMV 2023, Chastity Green, who brought
She's in
these
the
amazing
building.
flowers for me.
Flowers
She
up
is
here.
in the building tonight,
In
y'all.
the building. But she did what? What did she do?
Yes, she got these flowers, but she is Miss DMV, the Full Figure DMV Queen, and she is going to Nationals November 7th through the 9th. And we're going to help her win Nationals, okay, y'all?
That's
Chastity
it.
Green, okay?
Y'all give it up for Miss
Remember
Chastity
that name,
Green.
okay? All right, we'll be right back with our next guest.
All right, we'll be right back. Spotlight.